other thing that happened was the debates.
The debates.
And we usually don't talk about the T word here because we don't believe in sending energy at all his way. He already has $1.1 trillion of free advertising from the media, and we don't want to contribute to that.
Yes, you may notice that I won't say very much at all about this He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Yes, but he really last night did something so specific to our cause. And as my sister said earlier, and she was messaging me, she said, you just talking about a people that isn't properly represented is political. So, like, don't feel like you can't get political, like you are. And that's true. But he, he famously called Rosie O'Donnell a fat pig and said a whole other string of terrible things about her. And, he doubled down on it last night and was like, I said, which everyone was thinking, she got what she deserved or something terrible.
Which I literally was watching and audibly gasped. And my nephew, who's 10, was watching. And he was like, what? Like, he didn't even know who Rosie O'Donnell was or anything. And I had to explain to him what this horrible person is saying. Like, I had to explain to him what he meant. And then I'm so grateful that he was like, that's terrible. That's horrible. Why would somebody say something so mean? And then when my sister came home, that was the first thing that he said to her. Like, he said this.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That your sister's raising a really great kid, which is awesome.
She really is.
Also, Hillary went for the jugular. He opened the door and she walked through it. And she was like, by the way, remember that Miss Universe that you tortured for being fat and calling her Miss Piggy? Well, she now is a U.S. citizen and she's voting.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I love it. I mean, really, honestly, anybody who treats women in a poor light should not be able to function in this world, and as far as I'm concerned.
Well, the fact that it's even somebody who is quite honestly being considered to run the free world, which is what the president of the United States is.
Right.
So I had a moment today, I really got upset. I really got physically ill upset about it, that we've come that far. That there's
enough people who are like-minded enough
can
to go
ignore that thing where he disrespects women in that way.
You know what I actually thought was funny was when he talked about the hacker, like the 400-pound hacker.
Oh my God!
First of all, I'm like, actually in television casting, he would probably be a scrawny, skinny hacker
with glasses and a goatee and maybe even a funny hat
and a nerdy shirt. They have to be wearing a nerdy shirt. So 400-pound hacker doesn't really come to mind in castability. So I thought that was funny.
He's a little dated.
He's a little off, yeah.
In his stereotyping. Yeah, but I love that he also fat shamed an imaginary person. That was amazing. Came up with this imaginary figment. But then he went on the Fox News morning shows today and was like, listen, the Miss Universe thing was a real problem. It was
China.
It was. You hate when he says that. It's a real problem. I mean, I was really, that was some bad stuff there. And I'm like, no, somebody gaining 40 pounds and still looking beautiful is not a problem.
No, and first of all, she was 108 pounds or maybe 117 pounds, and she gained weight to 160, but also she was 5'10".
And also, who cares? She's still gorgeous and a wonderful person who gets to represent the universe. And how come all of a sudden when you take over Miss Universe, women hate themselves so much that their body changes after all years of doing pageants? That has nothing to do with being stressed out that you're her goddamn boss.
Right.
Anyway, I can't.
Do tell us how you really feel, Kathy.
Already. It's early in the show for that. Usually I save it for the end.
Yes, you do.
Okay, that's it. Done. Cancel. All that's out. I just need to say it. And if you have a good reason why you think that man should be president the way he talks about women, I invite you to go to our Plus This page on Facebook.
Kathy will be in a debate with you.
I will debate you.
Will be like, a goodbye.
Yes, at Plus This show, please.
Yes.